All right.
Oh, wow, we got more.
Oh, wow. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, 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 morning.
Uh,
Good morning, everybody. I'm freaking tired.
Hi, Jamie. That guy looks like he's in pain over there walking. Or very cold, I can't tell which.
Well, he's wearing shorts.
Yes.
So if he's cold, it's his own damn fault.
And he's wearing a beanie and a jacket and shorts. I don't get it.
And, I thought he was going to have sandals with socks.
Okay, Tiffany said she's going to send me a message later.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay. All right, I think I'm about ready to hit the road here. It took me forever.
No. Only an hour.
Yeah. Part of that was going to the bathroom and getting breakfast, too.
Yeah, that's fine. We're in no hurry.
And trying to get rid of this stupid migraine. Good morning, Connie. And Jamie, we are in Indiana somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Where are we? We're at a Love's.
Outside of Fort Wayne somewhere.
Arcana? Marion.
Oh.
We're by Marion. Yeah, this is a nothing load, so we can say where we are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Starting to feel better now that I had something to eat.
Did you take your pills?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we are heading west to Tucson. Oh. Westward bound?
Southwest.
Oh, man. I was up sick all night last night.
Southwest Airlines.
Okay. Gotta get my butt motivated here.
I think you're allergic to the truck.
Oh my god. I didn't get sick until we got ready to leave the house to go on the truck. And then I was so sick last night, Larry had to unload the truck, put everything on it, unload it, which is usually my job. He just passed us a minute ago.
Maybe scaled.
True. And he looks like he's stopping, so he probably needs to move his standards.
Well, he's parking. Maybe.
I'm confused. There we go. I was like, where is he parking at? No. Oh, Jamie, you're not bugging us. Okay. Oh.
I'm going to Betty Bye. I'll wait till you get onto the freeway.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a rough day today. I hate days when I have a mic. It's like what, over 12 hours now I've had this damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just found a problem with this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And I think I'm situated now. Wait till Siri gets into it.
He's backing up. You go this way.
I can?
Yeah. It's the way out. You are clear.
That sun is bright. Am I driving into the sun? I hope not.
Not yet. A few hours
Hey,
away.
Margaret. Hello, Margaret. That lady must. All right. Our trailer's squeaking. Can you hear it?
Yeah,
It's saying,
because we're so heavy.
I want a new trailer. I don't think I put my seat up. I feel like a midget. It's one of those things where I either feel like a midget or that I do what I just did now and put my seat up too high. I know. Just slow down.
Either too high or too low. You got to find that
Perfect spot.
Goldilocks zone where the
Uh,
Earth is situated.
Good morning, Lori. And Margaret says, stay well up there. I'm on a little break for winter. Book promotion tour. Very cool. I have my sunglasses back.
Which one?
Any at this point. I'm not big. Good morning, Deborah.
Better not.
Yeah. It's like driving into the sun and already suffering from a migraine. Let's not make it any worse by not wearing my sunglasses. Uh,
We have plenty of time to get there, so you don't even have to drive fast. You can take your time, relax. No stress.
okay, so this is wow, this highway's uneven.
Yeah, big
Stephanie's,
time.
yeah, Stephanie said I'm watching, but now I have to make a call to corporate for the hotel. The lady at the desk and her boss does not allow service animals in the waiting area, so I have to make a complaint. I never thought I would.
That's ridiculous. That is one rule that needs to be taken out.
I know.
Service animals should be allowed everywhere.
Amy says, hope you guys are having fun. Deborah says, hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
And Greg Penny says, good morning, Angie and Larry.
Good morning from the peanut gallery.
Wow, this road is seriously uneven.
Lucky dog boarding kennel.
Cindy says, good morning. How are you guys doing? Really? Did you get your makeup thing straight? I did. I spent a fortune. I went to Ultra Beauty. I think I got it all figured out. Spent more than I wanted to. Where are you running off to, little boy?
Straightening up and then going to bed.
No, no, go to bed. He's got to straighten up the bed because we just. Good morning, Gary. We didn't get on the truck until real late last night because we got to our yard and the key for the lock was frozen, so we had to unball that. And then the trailer brakes were frozen, so we had to unball that. So we pretty much just threw everything on the truck last night, put some of it away, but not all of it. And I was so sick last night, I just went straight to bed. Thank you, Cindy. I'm feeling, at least I'm not throwing up, so that's good. Last night I was throwing up on top of having the migraine. Now I've just got the migraine, but it's not quite as bad. And at least I'm not nauseated anymore. So that's improvement. I'll take that. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Bandit. I can't hold you. I'm driving. And then tomorrow night we'll be in Tucson. And then hopefully the day after that, I'm just going to hopefully be able to go have breakfast with my daughter. And if I have a chance, maybe check in on Stephanie, see how she's doing. Great. We are the first, so we are 65 in Indiana. I think he said we were outside of Marion, Indiana. I know, winter, oh my gosh. And there's 2 snowstorms too. There's one in the northeast, one in the northwest, and the one in the northwest is going to be coming towards central and then hitting the northeast again. So the northeast is going to get it twice. So I'm glad we're not going northeast this time. Hopefully we'll stay far enough south and hopefully we'll avoid all of that. My bad. The dogs aren't going to listen to him. He'll come on, but then as soon as you get comfortable, he's going to jump right up there with you.
Hi, baby. You need anything?
A winning lottery ticket?
Yeah. I'll share that with you if you don't mind.
Nope. All mine.
Yeah, baby. Love you.
Love you too.
Be safe out there.
I'll try. Sleep tight.
Feel better.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
I see that note. I know, Gary. It's like winter storm warnings all over the place. I was doing the weather this morning, and I was watching the snow system, and it looks like it's 2 different storms. But it looks like, so the one's on the northeast, but then the other one is over in the Portland, Washington, Wyoming area. But that one's going to make its way all the way across the Midwest and then to the northeast. So the northeast is going to get it twice. 2 different storm systems. It's pretty much the whole upper half of the United States is going to somehow be affected by snow. Crazy. I'm not ready for this crap yet. I always say I love looking at snow, just don't like driving through it. Oh my goodness. just started driving. It can't be yawning already. That sun is super bright this morning. Hey, Miss Kathy. I am doing a little better. I'm not nearly as nauseated, and we stopped and got some breakfast, so I've been slowly eating on that because I don't want to overdo it. Still got my migraine, but it's getting better, so I'll take that. Oh, gosh. I was getting over because this truck almost hit me after he cut off another truck. Now he uses his turn signal. Yeah, that truck in front of me cut off this little pickup truck here, and then he almost hit my back trailer. Total turd. Exactly, jerk. I hate it when truckers act like that. They just give us a bad name. Don't use your turn signals. Cut off four-wheelers. It's so unnecessary. Especially when you're supposed to be considered a professional driver, well, then you should drive like Miss Cindy, are you talking about all the traffic information? If so, yeah, I appreciate you sending it to me. So yeah, I can send it to me. I appreciate it because I can't keep an eye on traffic all the time, especially if I'm driving. So when you send me stuff like that, I'd appreciate it. That way I can get it posted up in the group. I do my best, but when I drive 10, 11 hours out of the day, sometimes it's hard to keep up with all the accidents and all the weather that's happening. I'd like to get more people to help me out on trucker safety info, but it's hard. Excuse me. I'm not really tired, so I'm not really sure why I'm yawning. We were watching Yellowstone the other night, and we fell asleep before we watched the season finale. So I have not yet seen the season. We're all caught up. haven't seen it, you can see it on Paramount Plus. It's so good. Especially if you like Kevin Costner. He's one of my favorites. Ooh, excuse me. I hate that everything is so brown. That's the only thing I hate about winter. No green, no color. Everything looks dead. Makes for a very boring drive. Especially when it's just a bunch of dead cornfields. Soybean fields. I know. See, Gary, I'm sure you've seen the finale. I have not seen the finale. I need to. Like, Beth is my favorite character. Well, so is her boyfriend. But I think Beth's my favorite character. Like, I think everybody needs a little bit of Beth in her. She's vicious and she's ruthless, but she's also got that sweet side to her. Now it looks like we might have an accident here. Or it's just road construction. I can't tell. I think it's just road construction. Yeah, I love that, Gary. Yeah, she is a pit bull. I love that. I never thought of that, but yeah, she's a pit bull. Don't mess with her. Don't mess with Yellowstone, and don't mess with her mom, her daddy. I would not want to be doing that job out. It is so freaking cold. It's 28 degrees, and there's tar in the road. Too cold for me. When we were at home yesterday, I was reading on our local newspaper that a lot of the school districts in my state, Illinois, decided at the last minute that instead of having the kids go back to school, that today they're going to start remote learning because the COVID cases are increasing and they don't have enough teachers. So all these kids were expecting to go back to school today, and at the very last minute, they decided that they were going to do remote learning. I really hope my grandson does not have to go back to that because he's in kindergarten this year, and he was in kindergarten last year. But last year they did that virtual learning, and so he got really behind because it was hard for him to concentrate. And right now it's hard on him. That allow them to do that. So I'm sure there was people scrambling to find daycare yesterday. I was like, wait until the last minute and be like, okay, sorry guys, we've decided that as of tomorrow, your kids are going to stay at home and you guys are going to have to find daycare for it because we're doing remote learning. I thought it was really shitty. They gave less than 24 hours notice. I know the kids should definitely be in school. And especially because they're saying that the new virus is so mild, especially when it comes to kids, that's really no more than a cold. And my little grandson, God love him, he's got ADHD super bad, but he's on medication, and as long as he's in a structured environment, he does pretty good. But I have a feeling if he has to go back to e-learning, it's not going to be good. I always feel bad for the teachers because like my brother and my sister-in-law, they're both teachers, and I can't even imagine trying to keep your kids busy and occupied if you're doing virtual learning. That would be almost impossible. Okay, I have to say I'm glad we were off where we can have that you missed the road. I don't know, something about driving a truck is fun. I know, Gary, it really is all about politics. And it's so sad how they've taken and deceived, like, the COVID virus that was so deadly at the beginning of the, and I hate it when I get spam calls. I don't know who you are. I'm not answering. Sorry. Not doing it. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I have not been able to find another home for us after we get to Tucson. I really don't want to sit there for a whole weekend. I hate it when I move over to let a car come onto the freeway and then they don't want to let me back over. It's like I'm not supposed to be in the left-hand lane. Especially when in Indiana the speed limit is 65 for trucks and 70 for cars. So they can go 5 miles faster than we can. It's like, find your gas pedal. No, Gary, we're not. We never did hear back from FedEx as from the trailer department as far as when we're getting our new trailer. So we have no idea when we're getting it. We tried calling them a couple times last week, and the girl who runs things was on vacation. So I have no idea when we're getting our vacation or our trailer, and it's kind of sucks because we're right here in Indiana. We could have picked it up, but we never heard back from them. So now we're loaded and headed to Tucson. He really wanted the new trailer. He's afraid that we're gonna get stuck with like the last trailer. He wanted to be able to pick out his own trailer. I don't think it makes that big of a difference. They're all brand new, so. It is very windy out today. I think that's so strange. There was just a pond over there, and it's unfrozen. But the pond that I passed a few minutes ago was frozen. So I guess maybe one of them was deeper than the other one. Hey, Miss Sheila. I'm starting to feel better. I'm not as nauseated as I was, and my headache is slowly starting to get better. So, starting to feel a little better. Thank goodness. 'Cause I don't realize it when you're a truck driver. You don't have a day off. Even if you're sick, you still got to run. I think there's only been one time where I was so sick that I could not drive. For the most, just today, I'm gonna stay home. Too many people are counting on me. Whitney, Whitney. I feel sorry for our trash man. Our trash gets picked up on Thursday. We put it out last night. Oh my God, there was so much trash from Christmas. I bet you he hates like the week after Christmas. People have so much trash. No, we actually didn't buy too much. We were trying to clean out a bunch of stuff. We're gonna start like getting our house in order so that hopefully we can get it on the market in the spring. So we were cleaning out closets, starting to declutter, get rid of stuff we don't need. Because Larry tends to be one of those people that he likes to hold on to stuff because we might need it one day. But my philosophy is this: if we haven't touched it in months, then obviously we don't need it. So we are cleaning out closets and getting rid of clutter. We still got a lot to do. But I didn't want to overwhelm the trash guy too bad. Yeah, I think I may have to do that too. We've got just so much junk because we really want to get like a storage unit and just put in there like our family memorabilia and stuff that we don't want to get rid of. But we're gonna sell all of our furniture and stuff because we'll just live on the truck for a few years. Because I'm kind of tired of paying for a house and we only get to see like once a month or once every 2 months. It doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, so I did not know there was a Uranus, Indiana. Okay, stupid question. I just saw a horse laying in a field. Isn't that bad? He didn't look like he was moving. He looked dead. So I always thought they said horses are not supposed to lay down. Crushes their internal organs or something. That's true. Yeah, maybe it is soaking it up. I feel so bad yesterday. I put a post up on Facebook that we were trying to help Stephanie, our domestic abuse survivor who left her boyfriend. And I put up there that I was looking for any information for anybody in the Tucson area. And I tagged my daughter Tori because Tori lives in Tucson. But I guess the way it was worded and the fact that I tagged her in it and she lives in Tucson, all my family members and friends thought that she was the person I was talking about. And they're like, do we need to come beat up your husband? Is he beating you up? So I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. She called me up. She's like, Mom, she's like, everybody's calling me. They think I'm being abused. I'm like, why do they think you're being abused? And she's like, well, because you tagged me in that post and I live in Tucson. I'm like, oh, yeah, now I get it. I know, it is pretty funny when we're alone now. I feel so bad for Stephanie. I'm like, I was trying to get assistance for you, and then everybody thought I was talking about her. And it never dawned on me. I'm like, yeah, she lives in Tucson, and I was trying to get her to help me. And then the bad thing about it is they're in the military there on the base. And so, like, she was worried that her bosses, or that her husband's boss, who was friends of theirs, would read that. And then, her husband could have gotten in a lot of trouble. I'm like, I'm so sorry. So then I had to go in there and edit my post. I'm like, and I said, this post has nothing to do with my daughter. I know. Oh, she was laughing her butt off. I'm glad she took it with a sense of humor because she knew I was trying to do good. She's like, my phone's been blowing up. She's like, everybody keeps calling me thinking I'm being abused. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Hey, good morning, Everett. How are you? did you get, Everett? We were pretty lucky. We didn't get any snow. We were home. We were supposed to, but we missed it. We were supposed to get snow and ice. We just had cold weather. We didn't have any snow or ice. And I forgot, I still have not eaten my breakfast yet. I do that all the time, and then by the time I do finally eat it, it's cold. Take care, Gary. Let all four of the dogs out, and the three little ones. I had to shovel the deck off to the big one. Oh my gosh, it was to his belly. Holy cow. A lot of snow. I'm so sorry, Steph. Yeah, let me know how your appointment goes, because I am hoping we can get you into something more permanent. Text me or call me, let me know what you find out. Hi, Miss Debbie, how are you? Everett, not enough snow? That's way too much snow in my book. I hate shoveling snow. I like licking in snow. I like playing in snow. I hate driving in snow. Cow cows. Those are some fuzzy cow cows. Okay, awesome, Stephanie. I'm hoping to goodness they can help you out. Okay, a snowblower is pretty awesome, Everett. Especially where you live. I would definitely have a snowblower. I'm doing good, Debbie. I was pretty sick last night. I was up throwing up for a few hours. And I've had a migraine ever since last night, although it's getting slowly better. And the nausea is way better. I think eating helped because I took a bunch of Excedrin and then I had to take some migraine medication and it upset my stomach. Good morning, Brian. How are you? Is Larry going for some crab legs? No, definitely not. He just actually went and laid down because he drove all night from home until we got to Fort Wayne, Indiana for our pickup. And he was super tired. I got him breakfast this morning. And he laid down like right after he got done eating. He's like, I'm done. Let's see. Debbie, I got sick Saturday night, but I am better, thank goodness. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I hate getting sick. I'm one of those people where I don't like anything to slow me down. So I'm so glad I'm starting to feel better because having to drive for 10 hours when you're sick is no fun. No fun whatsoever. I was just saying when I first started trucking, I didn't realize, with a normal 9 to 5 job, if you're sick, you can call somebody and say, hey, I'm sick, I'm not coming in today. But with a trucking job, you can't do that, unless you're sick. There's only been one time that I was so sick that I couldn't drive. But normally you just got to suck it up. I always say, suck it up, buttercup. Keep on trucking. Oh, it's so true, Debbie. We stocked up on sinus medicine because our sinuses are just wreaking havoc. And it's true. One day it's nice and warm, and the next day you're freezing cold. Your body doesn't know what to do with itself. Brian, Larry, and I both need sleep. I'm surprised I don't hear him snoring already. He was pretty tired. Oh, yeah, getting medicine is very hard. You're absolutely right, Stephanie. When I went to the Walmart the other day, I can't remember what day it was. I think it was 2 days ago. I was shocked at how bare a lot of the pharmacy stuff was. Like they were missing a ton of pain relievers. Luckily, they had my Excedrin. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I would have done without my Excedrin. But yeah, the pain reliever aisle, I would say half of it was empty shelves. It's like the weirdest things that are And then the cold and flu medication, which I'm sure it's because everybody that's got COVID, but that was nearly empty. So I was glad I was able to get what we needed for the road because we stock up because we're usually on the road for like a month. So I'll go to Walgreens whenever we're home, stock up on all of our prescriptions, and then I'll. The kid that works at our local Walgreens, his name's Chester, and he knows me. Every time he's like, "Hey, man, how's the road?" And then as soon as I walk up to the countertop, he knows that I'm there for Larry and myself. Like yesterday, I picked up our prescriptions. We had like 9 prescriptions between the two of us. And he's like, "And do you need some sinus medication?" I'm like, "Yeah, thank you, Chester." I'm like, "You know me so well." No, thank God, Debbie, we are not heading to Virginia. I saw that. That's a nightmare. We are in Indiana and we're heading to Tucson. We should be in Tucson. Our delivery is for tomorrow night in Tucson. And then after we deliver, we're going to stay in Tucson. And then the next day, I'm going to go have breakfast with my daughter because she lives in Tucson and my 3 grandsons. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I can't wait to go see him. My little grandson is, he'll be, I think, 7 weeks old. Last time I saw him was when he was born. So it's been almost 2 months. He's a little chunky thing now. I joked with her the other day because she's breastfeeding him. And I told him, I said, "Man, nobody can accuse you of not feeding that kid." Hi, Angela Bond. I hate therapy. Oh, gosh, Mike, I haven't been in therapy in a while. I never hated it. I mean, there were some days like when Larry and I would go to marriage therapy, I didn't like it. Good luck today, Steph. Let us know how everything goes, honey. I think therapy's a good thing, Mike. Win. I've always wanted to go to one of those top golf places. Our daughter goes there all the time. She loves it. I think Larry would love it. He's always wanted my dad to take him out golfing. Although I hear it's pretty expensive. Take care, Brian. Have a good day. Okay, I love that color blue. That is so pretty. Oops. I don't want this one. I want the next. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Hey, Mike. Okay, so why do you hate therapy, Mike? I know therapy. Oh, chick, was that really necessary to cut me off? Oh, physical therapy. Okay, so you don't like physical therapy. I gotcha. Took me a minute there. Is it for your back, Mike? Because I knew you were having back problems. Jamie, I'm doing pretty good. Just dealing with a little bit of traffic here. I'm in Indiana. They got the 70 closed, so I got to take the 465 detour. But it's a beautiful day. No snow, no rain, so I can't complain. Hopefully the rest of the trip is this smooth. We're going to knock on wood on that. So, Mike, is the therapy helping your back? I know that you don't like it and you feel that it's not necessary, but are you starting to see any benefit from it? Maybe starting to strengthen your back muscles? And Jamie, I am in Indiana on the 465 heading towards Tucson, Arizona. We'll be in Tucson sometime tomorrow night. You got a big bottle of Fireball yesterday. Mike. Don't know what to say. And you start therapy on, does that mean you start therapy on Friday so you haven't done it yet? They just started it? I start therapy on Friday. They gave me a little bit yesterday. Stuff to do around the house. I get that. Well, Mike, I hope the therapy works. I hope you start getting some relief in your back. Back pain is no fun. I think back pain is one of the worst pains there is. So Jamie, this is my 6th year driving. Are you going to be driving solo or are you going to be teaming with someone? The biggest advice I can give you as far as being a female truck driver, it's the same advice I give to all women, and keep your head on a swivel. In rest areas and truck stops, just always be aware of your surroundings. For the most part, the guys out here are pretty awesome. They really watch out for us females out there, but there's always that one. But for the most part, people are pretty good about watching out for us women out here. Are you in school, or are you just going in to take your permit test? Solo. Okay, yeah. I got a lot of friends that are solo. If you have not joined our group on Facebook, it's called Trucker Safety Divas. It's an all-female group. It's a mixture of truck drivers and trucking wives. And there's a couple of girls in there that are going through CDL school and a couple of girls that are new. Definitely join that group because they'll be able to give you some really awesome advice. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the road signs because I got a highway closed up here. I think you'll love it out here. I think most of us do. And like I said, for the most part, the guys out here are really awesome. They watch out for you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. I'm glad you're getting a big box of veggies. It's better than ice cream and pizza. Pretty proud of you, Mike. Now throw away the bottle of Fireball. I'll be even prouder of you. Yeah, Jamie, there's a couple of really good companies. The one company I would not recommend is CRST. If you Google CRST, you'll understand why. But yeah, I would not recommend CRST. Schneider's a really good one, especially towards women. They have a really good package as far as benefits, insurance. But I've heard really good things about Schneider. Swift, I know a lot of people say stuff about Swift, but Swift is a good company. Swift is another good one, especially for females. Let's see. Oh gosh, the other one I just had on the tip of my tongue. Let's see, Schneider, Swift. The other one starts with the H. Heartland Express. Heartland Express is another really good one. Trying to think. Those are really the three big ones that I've heard really good things as far as new female drivers. So those would be the top three that I would recommend. I have a friend of mine, Joanne Mills. She's in that group I was telling you about, and she used to be a truck driver a long, long time ago, and then she came off the road for a little bit and just recently got her CDL again, and she's with Schneider, and she said they treat her really well there. I think since you're new, it's probably smart to start out with a bigger trucking company. And then from there, once you get your experience underneath your belt, then you can look at smaller companies. But a bigger company will tend to look out for you. They tend to have more resources as far as training a female.
But yeah, CRSC would be one I would definitely not recommend as far as the female. They've had a lot of lawsuits as far as how they treat their females. And I would also recommend just for your own particular safety is have a whistle with you on your keys or some pepper spray or something. Not that you're going to need it, but it's always better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it type of thing. You just got to take every precaution you can out here. There's another girl in the group. Her name's Chris Johnson. She's a good friend of mine. And she's actually starting her CDL school today. Her fiance is a truck driver, so she's been out with him on the road before. And so he's given her a lot of training and a lot of education. But she's actually starting her CDL school today, so she'd be a good resource for you too. She went yesterday. She was supposed to start yesterday, but she's in North Carolina, and so they had that big snowstorm coming in. So she was starting today. She's been so excited. She's been waiting for this for weeks. I'm super excited for you, Jamie, though. That's awesome you're going to be joining trucking. I think you'll love the freedom over the road and being able to see so many cool things. I have not heard anything about Roel. I have seen their trucks, but no, I have not heard anything negative or positive about them, so I'm not real familiar, and I honestly don't know the driver that drives for him. I wish I did because I put you in touch with someone. Trying to think. I don't think I know anybody that drives for them. But no, I haven't heard anything negative, so that's a good thing because usually I tend to hear the negativity, especially when it comes to female drivers, and I've never heard anything negative about them. So, yeah, she's in my Facebook group. It's my Facebook group's called Trucker Safety Divas, and the picture on the front of it's got 4 women drinking a glass of wine, looking at the moon, type of thing. But it's Chris Johnson. She's in there. She's the one that just started her CDL school. Definitely friend her. Let her know that I sent you. She's a sweetheart. Joanne Mills, she's the one I told you about. She's also in that group. She's the one that works for Schneider now. She just went through the training with them. And but the good thing about the group, Jamie, is you can go in there and ask questions about anything. Nobody's going to judge you. They'll offer you any advice, any information they can to help you out. It's a very non-judgmental group. I'm the one that runs it along with Lori and Chris, my friend Catherine, and it's got drivers that have been there for years and years and years, and girls who are just going through CDL school, and girls like you who are getting ready to go through. And then there's also a trucker's wife, so it's got a nice mixture of people. But the nice thing about it is you can go in there and you can ask any question and you don't have to worry about, oh God, are they going to jump down my throat? Are they going to judge me or whatever? If you have any questions, that's what we're there for. Super helpful women. And it's an all women's group, no men. We did that just so that the girls could feel comfortable in their talking and not having to worry about being judged by men. We just want everybody to feel comfortable. And if you want to friend me on Facebook too, Jamie, I think I'm listed under Angela Baum, Baum. I've got blonde hair. Just feel free to friend me, and I'll be happy to put you in touch with all the girls that I know that maybe can give you some advice and help you out. Oh, you're so welcome, Jamie. And if you have any questions, please don't feel free to either hop back on here or contact me on Facebook. I'd be happy to help you out any way I can. And good luck to you in school. I know you're going to pass with flying colors. And don't let the guys give you any shit. Because they will. It's part of trucking, especially during school. Absolutely. You got 4 boys? Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. Well, I am excited for you. I hope everything goes smoothly. Hopefully you find a really good company to work for. If I find out any more good companies that I could recommend, I'll definitely let you know. Bye, Jamie. Excuse me. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off here and listen to a podcast for a little bit so I can wake up. But you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'm sure Larry and I will be back on here later on tonight. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.